And good morning. I'm Carol Costello. Thanks so much for joining me. President Obama's approval ratings are strong, and Michelle Obama's are even stronger. That's why she's in the crucial state of North Carolina today, where aides say she will give her closing argument for Hillary Clinton, shifting her focus from Donald Trump to Hillary Clinton's strengths. North Carolina is a must-win for Donald Trump, too. He was there yesterday. Polling shows Clinton right now leads in that state by 7 points, and she's hoping the First Lady can help seal the deal. Mrs. Obama now headlining a new pro-Clinton ad that unabashedly celebrates female accomplishment. So let's talk about that. With me now is Patsy Keever. She's the chairwoman of the North Carolina Democratic Party, and Zan Bunn is the president of the North Carolina Federation of Republican Women. Welcome to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for being here. Zan, you saw that ad. It plays up female empowerment. Would it resonate in North Carolina?
I believe that North Carolina has an exciting day ahead, Election Day, where we will go and vote for our entire strong Republican ticket. We hope to replicate the results of 2012, when the Republican ticket from top to bottom was strong in North Carolina.
Right, but do you think that ad would resonate among women in North Carolina?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Media messages of all types are being attempted at this time in our state. We are a battleground state.
So, Patsy, your view, would that ad resonate with the women in North Carolina?
Well, I'm sorry to say I haven't seen the ad, but I can't wait to see it, and yes, I'm sure it absolutely will. I think people are very excited, particularly today, to have Mrs. Obama coming into Winston-Salem with Secretary Clinton. I know I'm on my way there as soon as we finish this interview, so I know there are a lot of people excited about it.
Zan, from a Republican perspective, does it worry Republicans that Michelle Obama is so effective on the trail, at least in Democrats' minds?
That is definitely in Democrats' mind, but we welcome and invite Republicans, unaffiliateds, and Democrats to consider the strong Republican ticket that we offer in North Carolina. And again, the results in 2012 were not
right. But is Michelle Obama an effective spokesperson for Hillary Clinton?
I am certain that Michelle Obama is an effective spokeswoman for Hillary Clinton.
Okay, so Patsy, Mr. Trump was in your state yesterday. He unveiled a new deal for Black America. He did that in Charlotte. But again, he outlined his plan to a mostly white audience. So does that really resonate with African Americans within the state?
I don't think so. I think African Americans within North Carolina are very much behind Secretary Clinton. I think they're excited about her being our next president. So I know Mr. Trump's going to do everything that he can, and as he should, that, you know, we're in a presidential election, but we are very optimistic. We're keeping our fingers crossed. I think the most important thing is for everybody is to get the vote out, people to go to the polls, and we've had great results at the polls so far, so we're very excited about the numbers.
Right. So Zan, have you noticed an excitement? Oh, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we definitely have noticed an excitement, and what I was going to point out is that what is not resonating with North Carolinians are the skyrocketing rates in health care. At the same time that people are receiving their absentee ballots to complete them and return them and cast their votes, they're receiving their notices of premium hike, rate increases, reduced coverage, and fleeing providers in our state and all over the country. And so I hope that voters do give that strong look.
I do want to ask you about Obamacare within North Carolina. Because you're right, premiums will rise 20% for some customers, and of course Mr. Trump has been hammering that issue. But Obamacare is very popular in North Carolina. According to the Charlotte Observer, it has the 4th highest enrollment in the entire country. More than 500,000 people in North Carolina are enrolled in Obamacare. So will they be for, you know, getting rid of Obamacare and replacing it with something else?
I believe so, because when you dig deeper than the headlines in the Charlotte Observer, and when families have to confront paying their bills and balancing their budgets, I think that people will make some critical and some difficult decisions this year. Perhaps it's not been apparent until now exactly how devastating the destruction of health care has
still,
been
Zan,
in our country.
If North Carolina has 500,000 people on Obamacare, enrolled in Obamacare, if Obamacare is repealed, where do they go? Have you heard from Mr. Trump what happens to those people?
I don't have the specific plan, but I do know he has a website, donaldjtrump.com, and I imagine that upon his election, he will consult the best and the brightest and develop some options that will be better for all of North Carolina, not just the 500,000 that may be on Obamacare at this time. We should develop a health care system that's responsive to something that's good for all 9 million North Carolinians.
Yeah. Everybody would agree with you there. So Patsy, Mrs. Clinton says she wants to fix Obamacare. Do you know specifically how she might do that?
Well, of course not, but I think the point is Obamacare has done tremendous good for North Carolinians, has allowed children up to 26 to stay on their parents' health care, which has been extremely helpful to so many, and it has gotten rid of the preconditions. So I think it's done so much good already that certainly we would not want to repeal it. That would be ridiculous. What we do want to do, though, is to fix some of those things. But right now, the point is not Obamacare. The point is, who do you want to be the president of your nation? And do you want somebody who is experienced and level-headed and has been working all of her life to help people? Or do you want a billionaire businessman who, we don't know what he's going to do? So I think that in North Carolina, the vast majority are going to choose Secretary Clinton, as they should. And I would suggest that people, right, and that's what it's all about.
All right, I got to leave it there.
Early voting is open,
and people are going.
Early voting is important.
Let's not forget.
Thanks to both of you.